days ago.
Okay, so you're not
Thank you.
currently under the influence of alcohol, correct?
No.
Okay. All right, counsel.
Bruno.
We'll stipulate, Your Honor.
Okay. State,
May I inquire briefly?
yes.
Mr. Deering, how old are you?
69.
And when was the last time you had an alcoholic beverage?
2 days ago.
And how many did you have at that point?
Two. 2 beers.
State has no further questions, Your Honor.
Okay.
I object.
I think he might have just misunderstood the question, so. Sir, as a friend of the court, I have not appointed the public defender to represent you. However, as a friend of the court, she has stipulated to a factual basis. So I do find a factual basis. I have reviewed the arrest affidavit. At this time, how do you wish to plead to the charge of prohibited camping?
No contest.
Prohibited camping.
Did you say no contest?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I'll accept your no contest plea. I find you alert, intelligent, and understanding the nature of the charges against you. Additionally, I find that you are entering this plea freely and voluntarily. At this time, I will adjudicate you guilty. I will sentence you to 2 days in the Orange County Jail, but I'll give you credit for the 2 days that you've already served.
Hey, Jill, thank you.
I will order that you pay court costs and costs of prosecution. I'll give you 1 year to pay those fines and costs. Sir, you do have the right to appeal this judgment and sentence. If you choose to do so, it must be done in writing, and it must be done within 30 days. You have the right to the assistance of counsel if you choose to appeal.
What
if
up,
you
Dan?
cannot afford an attorney and you qualify, the court will appoint one to represent you. Okay? All right. Good luck, sir. You're going to take some fingerprints for me.
Hey, so somebody said that I could send the envelope blank.
Met on
Yeah, I can, but
January the
it's not
16th,
rocket
about
science. They'll still be able to see what
7:22
city I'm mailing the
p.m.
envelopes
And
from.
there was nothing within his enclosure that would give rise to any concerns
Ah,
that the law
wow.
enforcement officer put within the affidavit. No other cans or bottles or anything.
Okay.
That would give rise to a potential.
All right. Yeah. All right. Understood.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Vanessa and Brett Perez, if you will. And do you have a trial up on YT yet? It hasn't started yet. We just checked it out. It wasn't up yet for the TK47 case. Drive to another
Sir?
post office. Yeah. Yeah,
Are you Mr.
right.
Estrada?
Yes, sir.
All right. Could you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm the testimony that you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Put your hand down. All righty. Is there an offer in this case?
Yes, Your Honor, the offer conveyed to Mr. Estrada was an adjudication and credit for 2 days.
Shit, well, he's going to have a place to lay down his head now, for sure.
Okay, this is case 2025 MO 4000892. Stipulate to factual basis on this.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Estrada, it's my understanding that you wish to withdraw your previously entered plea of not guilty, enter a plea of no contest to the charge of public urination. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So the agreed
No.
upon disposition in this case is for an adjudication of guilt, 2 days in the Orange County Jail, but I'll give you credit for the 2 days that you've already served, and there'll be court costs and cost of prosecution. Okay? I'll give you 1 year to pay those costs, okay?
Okay.
All right, from where you're standing, I'm holding up a form. Do you recognize this form? Have you had a chance to go over this form in its entirety?
No.
Okay.
Everything we went over.
Okay.
When we talked to him, it's the same thing.
Okay. I understand now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so have you had a chance to go over this form in its entirety?
Drop one, flush one.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. There's a signature on the bottom of this form. Do you recognize that signature? Is that your signature?
Yes.
All right, sir. Do you understand the rights that you are giving up by entering this plea today?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any questions about those rights?
No.
Sir, what is the highest level of education that you've completed?
11th grade plus GED.
Okay. So you read and write the English language?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Has anybody forced, threatened, or coerced you into entering this plea?
No.
This time, are you under the influence of any drugs, alcohol, or controlled substances?
No.
Sir, have you ever been diagnosed with a mental illness?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. You understand that if you are not a United States citizen, a plea today would subject you to deportation.
Yes.
Okay. So so as a friend of the court, I'm not going to appoint the public defender in this case, so that's going to save you $50. So as a friend of the court, she has stipulated to a factual basis. I will accept that stipulation. So, sir, how do you wish to plea to the charge of public urination?
Agua?
Guilty or no contest?
No contest.
All right. So no contest it's a best interest plea. So I'll accept your no contest plea. I find you alert, intelligent, understand the nature of the charges against you. Additionally, I find that you are entering this plea freely and voluntarily. I will adjudicate you guilty. I will sentence you to 2 days in the Orange County
What up,
Jail,
Tita?
but I'll give you credit for the 2 days that you've already served. I will also order that you pay court costs and cost of prosecution. I'll give you 1 year to pay those court costs and cost of prosecution. You can either pay that all at once or set up a payment plan, okay? You do have the right to appeal the judgment and sentence in this case. If you choose to do so, it must be done in writing.
Public
and it must be done
urination.
within 30 days. You have the right to the assistance of counsel.
Hey, so
If you choose to appeal and you cannot afford an attorney and you qualify, the court will appoint one to assist you. Okay?
Yes, yes.
All right. Good luck, sir. They're going to take some fingerprints from you. And is this the only thing holding him?
Hey, so I'm going to share something with you
Okay.
guys that's
So you'll get
interesting
out today,
that I
sir.
saw when I was in Amsterdam. In Amsterdam, they actually got urinals outside on the streets, so you could be walking down by the canals or whatever on the street, and they got urinals straight on the street. Like they're not closed or anything; they're out in the public, so you could just whip it on, bam, let loose, and be like, "What, James? Nah, that's not
Good
true.
afternoon, sir. How are you?
It's 100% true."
I'm doing well. Thank you.
I got videos of it
Can
too.
you
I'll
raise
post
your
it
hand,
up.
please? You swear affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Can you state your name, please?
Amsterdam.
Earl Antonio Evans, 12984, born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio.
Perfect. Okay, and sir, you do qualify for the services of the public defender. Would you like for me to appoint?
Yeah,
a
by the
public
red light
defender to
district.
represent you?
Yes, if possible, sir.
Okay, I can. So, sir, you're charged with disorderly conduct. This is case 2025 MO 400893. Sir, your bond is set at $500, so I'll stay that bond at $500. So you have an attorney, make sure that you stay in contact with her, and post your bond, and you'll get out today, okay?
So if it's like 10%.
We love
of
Amsterdam
$500,
around
Yeah,
here.
if you can contact the bondsman, and that's what they'll do 10%.
What up,
Or,
Kat?
you know, if you don't want to use the bondsman, you can just pay the 500, but it's, 10% of, so $50, so.
Okay, quick.
All right.
Sorry, because I'm not from here.
You can talk to your attorney.
They're open.
So,
They're open. You could see them. You can even smell the urine. That's that's how bad it is. But the reason they have them, from my understanding, is so people don't urinate in the canal, because people will fall in and they'll go missing. You'll disappear. You fall into the canals. People will drink. They'll be partying it up. And we're gonna switch over to the Take K 47. They just started right now.
all right, come on up, sir. How are you?